power scaling Shinra from Fire Force. And I will not be including his new form as I'm going to be waiting for the manga to end, so that will be for another future video. But I still will be covering feats from the manga that further back up statements from the anime. First, I will be covering speed because this is definitely going to be the most contentious. Shinra, without a doubt, does have immeasurable speed. I don't know why this is even contentious at all. He's able to go back to the past through sheer speed alone. And yes, he's obviously able to time travel as well. He's moving so fast that his body breaks down into subatomic particles when he moves. By VSB standards and the definition of immeasurable speed, this is quite literally the definition of immeasurable speed. Moving beyond linear time. Okay, we got that immeasurable speed. Now let's move on to AP. A lot of his better scaling feats obviously do scale from his fight with Sho, who has an ability called Severed Universe. With this ability, he basically manipulates heat and it just affects the expansion of the universe as a whole. They basically explain it right here, which shows ability that if our universe has a slower expansion time than his Severed Universe, then he can move quicker than anybody else in the same amount of time given, as it explains right there. He's also capable of speeding up the expansion of the universe and slowing it down, and vice versa, by either heating it up or cooling it down, as these panels explain right here. So just like I explained in how the scan showed, he's able to affect heat on a universal scale. And obviously in turn with this, he's capable of stopping time. Obviously, since Sho's manipulating all of this, he's basically able to withstand all of this heat output that he's being able to generate as well. So obviously going off of all of this, Sho would scale to Universal Plus. As from just going off of VSBW standards, and this is just general knowledge as well, significantly affecting, creating, and or destroying a 4D construct validates for Universal Plus AP. Obviously, since Shinra is able to fight on par with Sho and he's easily able to sustain this heat output that he's admitting, I wouldn't say easily, but he is able to withstand it. This would obviously in turn scale over to Shinra as well. And before anybody says, oh, he kicked back a moon, it's inconsistent, he literally didn't even struggle with the moon kick at all. So no, this argument is not valid at all. In conclusion, Shinra, from what I scaled, is Universal Plus with immeasurable speed. And just keep in mind that he's obviously much stronger than this as well, because I didn't even cover his new form as well. This is just these feats.